And we are back with the Man Camp Podcast, episode 2. And we're here for our discussion for today, which is Black male fatherhood. And I just want to introduce our guest for today, Mr. Comedian Jay Bell, who is a world-renowned, comedian. I'm speaking that to existence for you, brother.
Oh no,
World-renowned.
it's true.
You
It's
know.
true.
you know,
What
uh,
you talking?
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
know,
It's already happened.
you probably seen him on Comedy Central with Kevin Hart. You probably seen him, on television. Have definitely had a lot of TV spots that he's done. And I just want to introduce him to our audience, man. Mr. Jay Bell. What's going on, sir?
What up, good brothers? How y'all doing, man? Y'all all right?
Doing
Yeah.
good, brother. Doing good. And he's
Good
also
talk
a member of Alpha Phi Kappa fraternity.
all day. What up,
All
Doug?
day,
I'm a
all
member of
day.
a few organizations.
Oh, okay, okay.
A5K is near and dear to my heart.
Exactly.
Young Men of
A5K.
Excellence,
All
E5E
day,
all day. And
all
shout out
day,
to
all
them
day.
Masons. What up, Prince Hall? Them squares in the building.
Okay, okay. Yeah, yeah, so we felt like, on our topic tonight, man, we felt like you really did have and just me knowing you, knowing your story, and
Mhm.
you know, you have a unique uh view on fatherhood, man, and a unique story, man, because I mean, you got a lot of kids, brother. you
Yeah,
know.
bro. Yeah, bro. Uh, and child support is real sometimes. Um, just keeping it 100. No, man.
Right.
He look. Chris don't want to say the whole number because he don't know it because it always changes every time somebody asks. But me and my beautiful wife, we have 14 children. 14. They look at D Warren's face real quick. He said, "Oh, okay. Oh, okay." But the dynamic of our family is that we're a blended family. But here's how it works with
Right.
us. We don't say stepchildren because don't nobody get stepped on. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Like we actually do the work, and we a community, we a village for real, and literally there's no drama. Like on either side of the spectrum, there's no drama. You know what I'm saying? We all get along, and everybody wants us to do a reality show about us being married, blended family, 14 children. And our oldest, April, was like, well, it wouldn't work because we don't have any drama. Like people wouldn't tune in because we good. You know what I'm saying? And we don't even want that mess, that chaos in our family. But yeah, bro, yeah, it's real. So it's a real dope dynamic. No,
Yeah.
shout out to
So,
my beautiful wife.
oh yeah,
Peace.
Miss Peace,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
they're both artists, man. They're both artists. It's a beautiful thing, brother. But
yeah, bro.
my first question is, so what was your journey to fatherhood like? So like when
Man,
you first became a father, first became a father.
when I first became a father, I was fighting cardiac arrest because I had smoked like 60 cigarettes. Like I went through like three packs, real talk. Um, but that was November 19th at about 10:13 a.m. Uh, John T. Bell III was born, and it was a life changing experience because here's the thing. In a moment, like I really focus on moments because moments are important. So in a moment, like all the hoopla and hype was about being a father, you're gonna be a father, but in a moment, I wasn't a father, and then I was, and it was just like that. Like this child belongs to me, and I have to do everything I'm supposed to do to bring them up the right way, and it's a boy. You know what I'm saying? So it was
Hmm.
real off rip. Uh, but familiarity breeds contentment because it's just you know what I'm saying. It's the day in and day out. That's why I applaud fathers. You know what I'm saying. The day in and the day out is not easy at all, at all. The
Hmm.
day in and day out because it gets mundane. Like how many stories have we heard of where a dad a dad went to go get some bread and never came? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you gotta
Tell you
imagine
my
how
mind.
paranoid.
Tell you my mind never came home.
You gotta imagine how paranoid some women were back in the day when they was like, "Where you going? I'm about to go get some bread," but they like really needed it. I'm like, "About to go get some bread." No,
Mm-hmm.
you ain't leaving me. You ain't going. I'll go get the bread. That's,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. That's just in my mind.
Yeah, man. So so how like cause I also have a quote unquote stepdaughter.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't call her my stepdaughter. She's my daughter. She's mine. My
Yeah, bro.
oldest is 14. My son is 7, and my baby Olivia is 4.
Man, I'm right
You
there
know,
with
yeah, man. You know, and the biggest thing that I feel like I have to deal with is the absence of the absence of her biological father, and the scars that it left her.
you. Mm-hmm.
And how I deal with that on a day-to-day basis myself. And I'm just trying to be the man that's there for her, and trying to be the man that I am for her. And the biggest thing is I'm trying to learn how to uh I would say deal with her emotions. Because I mean, I feel like
Mm.
dealing with emotions are men's biggest situation to deal with women. Period. We really don't know how to deal with women's emotions. So my question is have you ever had an issue, with any of your stepchildren, quote unquote, where you had to?
Nah, but it was the introduction that kind of set the tone for everything. Like the introduction was on a upbeat note. You know what I'm saying? And now let's be clear, Don. Meeting new people ain't always the easiest thing, but it's the presentation. It's always in the presentation. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh.
Of what's being bestowed upon you. It's the presentation and how everything was presented to me has been the same since day one. You know what I'm saying? Since has been consistent. And it's made sense, and it hasn't been a problem. So it's never been an opportunity. And furthermore, I've never had to fill in any. You know what I'm saying? I've never had to fill in the gap of somebody's father. So I'm kind of
Mm-hmm.
lost with you on that because their father is present. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mm-hmm.
the children's father, they're there. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I'm the one that's hey, well, that's dope. Well, you ever thought about, you know what I'm saying? And I'm able to have that freedom, you know what I'm saying, to be a bonus dad and a person you can bounce on. Cause sometimes it's hard to talk to your parents. Sometimes when you got can we cuss on here?
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah,
be
okay.
cussing
Cause
all the time.
sometimes, okay, God, I was about to say like fuck that. Cause sometimes it's good to get some information from somebody that you know what I'm saying to not give a fuck. I know it sounds crazy, but it's just real. Like whether the decision you makes it doesn't affect them at all. It helps to have somebody in your always keep somebody like that in the corner. Like whatever decision I make, it doesn't boost them or lower them, so they don't have
Mm-hmm.
a decisiveness on what you do.
Right.
But
Mm-hmm.
but at the same time, like it's a beautiful thing because it's a relationship being built. You know what I'm saying? And more importantly, you have the opportunity to be like, yo, it's not that easy out here. Cause what we fail to realize sometimes, it takes two to make a baby, but it also takes two to make the decisions whether it's right or wrong. And one person may be on, one person may be off, the other one person may be on, the other person may be off. When I say on and off, I mean like the maturity level. You know what I'm saying? Hurt people, and then it
Mm-hmm.
gets into this big confusing ball where everybody is like, "Well, fuck you, I'm gonna make your life miserable." Well, I'm gonna make your life
Hmm.
miserable, bitch. And then it just goes crazy, bro. And
Yeah.
it
Mm-hmm.
doesn't have to be. And I'm telling you this because I've been a nigga be like, "Fuck you, die." Like I've been that nigga. You know what I'm saying? So it's
Mm-hmm.
just it's a part of the growth. It's a understanding maturity and understanding that this thing is over,
Mm-hmm.
letting go.
Mm.
But that's a whole nother situation.
Yep. I mean,
Let
and
me hold on, Chris. I don't mean to cut
okay,
you
go
off.
ahead.
I don't mean to cut you off. Let me give you your props real quick, John, because we was talking about this when Chris to me like, yo, John got hella kids for real. You know what I'm saying? When he threw out the
Mhm.
number, so me and him got to rapping, and I said, hey, yo, to be in that situation, to volunteer to put, you can't be no weak dude. You can't be no weak dude at all. Mainly up here
Uh,
to step in that
but
situation.
yeah, but it's okay. So like I prayed for my wife. You know what I'm saying? Like I prayed for her,
Mhm.
and it
Mhm.
wasn't no stipulations on the prayer. Like my prayer was Heavenly Father. I'm tired of the bullshit. I'm tired of having these 5 women on rotation. Y'all know what I'm talking
Mhm.
about. I'm tired of
Mhm.
playing these games.
Yeah.
I'm tired of all the rigmarole that comes along with this life. Because you know what I'm saying? I'm in entertainment. I'm living this life. I'm tired of that. You know what I'm saying? I want to be built. So prepare me for her. But right before I say that, man, I said, but Heavenly Father, make sure she's just as tired as I am.
Mm,
And then I met her a week later, at May 9th, 9:13 a.m.
mm,
I'm telling you, bro, it's your mental. Like you saying, it is strength with the mental, but not for the situation you in, but for the situations you occur. You know what I say when I wake up every morning?
Mhm.
I say best day ever.
mm.
I claim the day is going to be the best day ever. Not saying that everything doesn't go right. Hell, I got into an argument today with a dude, but that's a whole other story. But it leads me to be prepared to deal with things that's gonna come my way because it's just a situation. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm.
the best day ever is what I claim. Shout out to my homeboy Griff, man. Get up mornings with Eric and Campbell. That's my dope.
That's what's
That's
up,
what's
man.
up,
That's what's
man.
up. You know, uh, honestly, I mean, I've, I put a meme up in our group, and it was about, kicking our kids out at 18 is a generational curse. How do you feel about that?
Um. Okay.
Because you put up something similar. You put up something similar
Yeah,
on
yeah. I
on your
put a
post.
post up like I would never understand why black parents, some black parents, think it's good to be hard on their children, like it's gonna prepare them for something in the future. I would never understand it, and more importantly, I should elaborate on that, but it's my post. I feel what I feel, but more importantly, it's because of the generational gap and what the generation that the previous parent grew up in, and that's why they do that. You know what I'm saying? Like you got to work 8 times as hard because this white man is owning, yeah, whatever. Nah, it's niggas owning shit. You know, like I gotta stop saying that word. Uh, is we own it. You know what I'm saying? We own it. But watch this. When it comes to the child at 18, I firmly believe they should be out the house. But are they prepared? Have you done
Mm-hmm.
your job? Have you really done your job to say, hey, nigga, you got to get out of my house? And not to be like, well, you 18, gotta go. But hey, man,
Mm-hmm.
we showed you how to get a job when you was 13. We opened a checking account and a savings account for you at 13. We showed you how to balance a checkbook. We got a credit card for you in your name at 16 and attached it to you so your credits are right. We showed you how to pay these bills because we aligned, like you know what I'm saying. They
Mm-hmm.
showed the child how to be prepared to be an adult. Like my introduction into adulthood and what made me realize I'm a smart kid. What made me realize as a child was when I had you remember turning 18 and you had to register for selective service? You remember
Yep.
that?
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, you had to go to your post office or something and turn the. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying? I didn't do it on time,
Oh
right?
wow.
I was 18. I was 18 September of my senior year, so I had the whole year to be 18. What happened was the military police showed up and they asked for me directly. They didn't ask for my mom. They didn't ask for my dad. They asked for me. And they
Mm-hmm.
said, well, you have to fill out this register, this selective service card, which doesn't mean
Mm-hmm.
I'm being drafted. It just means if the draft is ever invoked again, I would have to go. So at that moment, right at that moment, I told you moments are important. Right at that moment, I realized I'm an adult. You know what? I don't want to go to school today. and I don't have to. You know what I'm saying? Like I would sign myself out, and they would call the number, you know, on the yellow cards that you had to fill out.
Yeah.
Yeah, they would call the number, and it would be my pager. Why were we so disciplined? We was like, look how trained we were to put the right number down on them cards, yo.
Mm-hmm.
We could have put any number in the world, but you was like, I gotta put this number down because if it's the wrong number, hey man, I didn't know what they was at. You can play ignorant, dumb to the fact, whatever. But I'm just saying that to say, for as far as an 18-year-old being put out or being put into the world, it should be done. It should, but it's the preparation behind it, man. You gotta
Mm-hmm.
prepare these children. You can't just say, go get it, figure it out. I hate that shit, man.
And honestly,
No,
I
that's
mean that's
exactly
what.
what they'll tell you. Like, I had to figure it out. You got to do it. They'd be like, but you ain't
Man.
like that.
And now
So
you old and miserable.
Right.
why you think that's cool for me? You ain't like it.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
yeah.
And honestly, I feel like, at 18 it's the worst age to be at, man, because you have all of the opportunity to mess up your life, but none of the information is going to help you become better. A lot of times,
Or
like
is it?
none. You say what?
Or is it?
Or is it what?
Beauty is in the eye of the beholder, man. I think any 18-year-old child has the world at their feet. The problem is they haven't been given the proper information to know that. Like anybody of any age is, first of all, time isn't real. You know what I'm saying? Like if that's the why could I put a person that's 40 years old next to a person that's 30 years old, and the 40-year-old had a beautiful, brisk life, and this mundane they had skinless cocoa butter, and somebody that's 23 that look like shit. You know what I'm saying? That's time for you. You know what I'm saying? It has no bearings. But if you really look at it, bro, if you really look at it, man, the preparation is where we on some bullshit, low key.
Mm-hmm.
Low key. That's just
And I and I definitely feel like that's why man camp is really important, because that's what this program is going to be all about, is the preparation of young men to become men, and for them to be able to see see the endless possibilities of life. Give them an
yeah,
opportunity to find out like what they're interested in, and come out with a realistic plan of what they're going to do with their life. Because I feel like, the funny part about it is that, a lot of times, society will tell you things like, you know, uh, you know, black men are predisposed to not being fathers, or we just don't take care of our kids, all this stuff. But I feel like if you really want to look at it, you have to look at it from a micro point of view. You have to look at it. You have to say things like, okay, like why is that the case? Because honestly, if you don't prepare a young man to deal with the pressure that comes with dealing with having a girlfriend, you
yeah.
know, getting her, and all the fun and games stop when she get pregnant. All the fun and games stop. All the fun and
Not
games
really,
stop.
but I feel you.
I mean, come on, man. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about.
I'm joking. I'm joking.
I mean, you know what I'm talking about. And now it's serious business. It's serious business. It's like, we gotta take care of this kid, and what you gonna do about it? It's now like, okay, so if I'm getting 100% pressure over here, and then I can't deal with that pressure over here because responsibilities over here. I'm gonna go to another woman that's giving me 50% pressure, and then once that pressure gets ratcheted up, I'm just gonna leave that one too. So it's the situation of nobody ever giving the young man enough to make him have a plan. And I'm
Yeah.
not talking about college. I'm not talking about giving a young man telling him he has to go to college. No,
Mhm.
I feel like that's the one thing that we're missing. And that, young men nowadays is like they can go all day without seeing a man. I mean, when all of your teachers are female, your mother's
Yeah.
at home by your mother's a single mother. You can go all day, and if you don't play sports, then you never have a mentor. You never have somebody
Yeah.
that actually gives a care about you, gives a crap about you. Want to see you succeed. You know, and I feel like we're as a society we're giving. It's like we're giving too much to the talented 10 of us, like the athletes, you know what I'm saying. We're giving too much to them, and we're not giving enough to the other 90% of us that may end up robbing us one day. You know what I'm saying? I mean, at the end of the day,
Oh
I
yeah.
mean, you know, if you gave a young man an opportunity to to know something, to know, to be mentored, to be loved on, to be cared about, for somebody to tell him, hey, you may not be a good athlete, or you may not be a good student, but I feel like there's things you can do with your hands. There's things you can do, construction, there's skill
Hey,
trades. You know what I'm saying? So,
fellas, listen. The comedian in me was laughing
mm-hmm.
because you got to be very delicate with it. Because you just can't go. Listen, son, you suck. Okay, you suck. But if you take this hammer and apply your hey, bro, that's hilarious. Sorry, my bad. That's funny. Listen, son, you suck. You can't run. You got duck feet. I thought you was gonna pout your lips out when I looked at your feet. Like what if the coach was like
Oh
that?
man.
But he tried to encourage him. But it's something about you. I feel like, boy, if you could put this damn stapler in your hand, you might change the future.
Mm-hmm.
You have to, because this
Hey,
generation is super sensitive.
hey,
Mm-hmm.
but it go back
You
to
know.
what you were saying, John. Like we don't normally get that preparation to whereas once we do hit 18 or hit our stride, we be like, okay, boom, I know what I want to do. And maybe I don't know exactly what that is, but I got an idea. I got some pillars to support me and to get me on my way versus you just out here dangling
Well,
because ain't nobody
in the
tell you,
Midwest,
all of that.
in the Midwest, we were kind of spoiled because our culture, our generation is you turn 18, you get in the plant, you good. You know what I'm saying? You get in the big three, you set for life, baby. You ain't got to worry. You got UAW insurance. You good. Like not thinking about the carpal tunnel you about to have, or the you know what I'm saying, or the restless
Mm-hmm.
nights that you have. Like you done been in the damn war from working at this plant and working all these hours and standing up. You know what I'm saying? It was a. My dad told me a long time ago. My dad worked at GM trucking coach for 30, 40 years. And he told me, don't ever get into this plant, son. It ain't for you. And I was like, man, please, I'm just as hard, if not harder. And I got in that plant and I was like, this ain't for me. Like
Mm-hmm.
it wasn't for, like at all. Like, you know what I'm saying? But that's a Midwestern thing. You go to Philadelphia or you go to Pittsburgh, they own some getting to the steel mill. You know what I'm saying? Same thing in Indiana. Or you go to Ohio, they own some General Motors runs it down there. Like they got the little third party plants. Everybody getting to the plant. Like that's just what our culture has been introduced to as a saving grace. You know what I'm saying? And it was always because we couldn't get into the colleges. You know what I'm saying? Because our educational background wasn't the best. You know what I'm saying? So we couldn't fit into the parameters of these tests that they're giving out for us to succeed. Not saying that we wasn't smart, we was just stuck in that situation. So as far as like what you were saying earlier with the mentorship, it's the accountability. More importantly, I think it's the this gonna sound like some crazy shit, but motherfuckers don't point fingers enough. Like we're like I respect Charles Barkley because he was like, I'm not a role model. You are, you parents. You know what I'm saying? So for a lot of the athletes, Lamar Jackson need to be pointing out, hey man, like it's a dude that's like the Black Steve Jobs. I know it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, where you at? Where's your mentorship program? Not to say that it don't exist, but I think it should be a catalyst and the responsibility to let everybody know, and they do it, that everybody ain't gonna make it into the league, man. Everybody ain't gonna get that
Mm-hmm.
shot. But it should be something that leads you somewhere else, like you know what I'm saying, and they should be, you know what I'm saying, the voices of it. Not to say they don't. I can honestly say it's a lot of people that have said like, "Yo, man." I think even Barack Obama. You know what I'm saying? Was talking about LeBron James jump shot or flowing like Lil Wayne. Like everybody can't do that. Or Biggie Smalls. You know what I'm saying? Either you slang crack rock or you got a wicked jump shot. Like that. That was the realest thing ever. But I just think it needs to be more, man. Because I'm gonna tell you what's lacking right now, and it's missing the young black face, be it male or female. Skilled trades is lacking
Mm-hmm.
and is money. It is money in street skill trades. It's money in heating and cooling. It's money in carpentry. It's money in being a journeyman. It's money in that. But it's
Mm-hmm.
it's but it's not this. It ain't this. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
it's becoming a lost art. But it's
It's
bread in it.
still needed. Still needed.
It very
You
much so.
know.
People still got to live. All these houses that we have in Detroit that need to be refabbed, they need electricians for that. They need plumbers for that.
Mm-hmm.
They need carpenters for that. They need HVAC specialists for that. They need all those people. You know what I'm saying? And these guys is getting old. They are old.
Mm-hmm.
Focus Hope was
You
out
know.
years ago,
Yeah.
Yep. And then plus they're defunding the skilled trades because they want to push college on kids.
which is a
But
big
everybody in the
business.
yeah, and then plus and at the same time, everybody in a college student.
No,
We
man.
know that. We know that most
Whoa, wait a
definitely.
minute, bro. Oh, no, I'm saying- wait a minute. I'll try it. No, but it's more or less it's big business. You know what I'm saying? Them baby boomers that went to college, they kind of led the economy. You gotta understand something. A baby boomer right now is between the ages of like 68 and 74, something like that. It's something weird like that. But they're
Mm-hmm.
they're not unemployment but social security eligible right now. I promise
Mm-hmm.
Right.
you. My mom was born in the baby boomer time, so it's that's that culture thing right there that kind of boosted the economy up to where it is today. But bruh, uh, I'm a firm believer in the argument of W.E.B. Du Bois and Booker T, and I'm firmly on Booker T's side, even though he was kind of like he was a bootlicker sometimes. It is what it is. But you gotta understand what he was talking about. Like get a skilled trade. Like get your own thing. Get your own thing. And henceforth. And we had Black Wall Street. You know what I'm saying? We had our own thing. We had our own businesses. You know what I'm saying? Our own ownership.
Mm-hmm.
And that direction, that leadership is one of the main catalysts. Like I think back in the day where it was okay for somebody to go out 17, 18. Not to say it was right, but at least it was I know it's a family that owned a deli. I know it was a
Mm-hmm.
family that owned this hardware store. You know what I'm saying? I could
Mm-hmm.
see that. I know it was this black family that owned this corner store. You know what I'm saying? I've seen that and I've worked there. Like it's stuff like that
Mm-hmm.
that was like, okay, I may not be getting all the nutrients I need at home, but I'm getting some nutrition. You know what I'm saying? My supplements outside of home is building me up. And
Hmm.
that, and that's
Mm-hmm.
and that's what we don't have, and we don't have our community. We don't have a community. We don't have anything. You know what I'm saying? Besides a barbershop, a hair salon, or a food joint. We ain't got nothing else.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing on no uplift, on no building up a community. You know what I'm saying? And there's money out here for it. It's grants out here for it. If you put in a program that let me rephrase that. It's money to build the community up. I should say that because when I say it's money out here, a lot of people be like, "Oh, I'm about to get this grant and help these kids out," but I give them some of the money and I'm gonna keep some. It don't work like that. Grants don't work like that.
Right.
All that money got to go, and they are accurate with their receipts. Trust me, your boy knows. But
Mm-hmm.
but you have to. It's a build up for the community, and then it seems like every time we get a build up for our community, that particular leader gets knocked down. More importantly, by us. Like you know what I'm saying? Like that Judas
Mm-hmm.
and Black Messiah speaks on so many levels for so many people.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah, we need an idea.
yeah,
We don't need no
definitely. I
face,
mean,
because every time we have a face, they just go ahead and chop it down, and then there goes everything else. So,
mm-hmm.
like
Bro.
I was telling
Or they
Chris,
can figure the face. You said what, bro?
you know what I'm saying? Everybody they want to go about it and be, like a snake. It's like, no, we need an octopus. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't just knock one of us down. This is a movement. This is an idea. This is something that we all collectively decided to do. Versus here go this guy pushing his ideology on us, and we just following behind it. You wrap him up in
Mm-hmm.
some scandal or something like that, and it's all over.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but that's
See what
been the
happened to
basic.
Andrew Cuomo.
Yeah. Funny. Funny. Because he was a super avid supporter of getting the Trump ousted or whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? Now
Yeah.
it's going crazy. But it's
Mm-hmm.
but I mean, okay. So I tell people this all the time. The society we live in, right? And this is a question. This is a real question. The society we live in, the system that's in place in our society, is it working? Yes or no?
Is it working?
Yeah,
I would I would say yeah,
Okay. And
but
I'm gonna tell you why it's
okay.
working. Because it was designed for us to be messed up. Like a lot of
Exactly.
people, like, man, the system messed up. No, it's working. It's actually doing exactly what it's supposed to do.
man,
You know what I'm
probably
saying?
Mm-hmm.
And,
outperforming
and
what they thought it was gonna do.
man, they was like, yo, this
Mm-hmm.
Tesla engine. You know what I'm saying? They going.
Mm-hmm.
The
hmm
thing about it
Yeah,
is,
we
it is that you could either confine yourself to the system or create a new one. And I think the biggest problem we always have is that we got to tear down this system to have another system, and that's just not true.
mm-hmm.
It's just build a system. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like Apple was like, damn it, Dell has a computer system. What are we gonna do? No, Apple was like, well, I'm gonna build this system. And then now
Mm-hmm.
you have a choice to either go over here
Mm-hmm.
or go over here. But what gets confused is that the main system gets to thinking like, oh, well, that other system's gonna gain too much power, and we got to take them out because we got to be the only ones around here and run everything. And you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Is it a possibility? It could happen. You know what I'm saying? It's happened before.
Mm-hmm.
But we get caught up in that situation. We get caught up in that thought of, man, this shit could go bad fast. Instead of, man, this could be great, man. We could be kumbayaing around this month. But it's just so
Mm-hmm.
it's not built into the mental yet. You know what I'm saying? That everything could be
Mm-hmm.
actually okay in the world.
Yeah, and I feel like you know with the because I mean I heard something one time and Chris Broussard said he said the most revolutionary thing that a black man can do is marry a black woman and have black kids and and I was like that makes sense. And the thing about man camp is that man camp is a way to build up young men because we have enough of the female empowerment groups. Like I love them all. Don't get me wrong, I love them all.
You
But
better say that shit.
there's nothing. You said
I
what?
said, you better say that shit. They'll cancel this shit so fast. He's against me too. And me too.
I look around, my damn power be out. I
yeah.
ain't got no Wi-Fi. I'm like,
Yeah.
what
Man.
happened?
What did I do wrong? I just said I didn't like that.
Exactly.
Yeah, bro.
But I mean, but I feel like the competitiveness of men, older men trying to bring, because me and Deshaun talk about this all the time about, like the young lion and the old lion. You know, the old lion doesn't want to give the young lion any of the things that he's gonna need for him to at one point take over his pride. You know, but I feel like mentorship is the way that we're going to in a lot of ways, give our young men opportunity to grow into the next generation and be able to build a stronger nation. Because if we don't, then we got a bunch of young men out here doing absolutely, doing what they think is good enough.
Which we have
Because the
right now.
crazy part about it is that exactly is that the funny part about it, that men were pack animals. We're like wolves. We do what the lead wolf does, and if we see what the lead wolf is doing and it's getting results, we're gonna do what that lead wolf does. If it's positive or negative, but we don't have enough positive lead wolves in the forefront, letting young men know that this is the way to go. This is the way to do it. You know, but the one thing that you were talking about earlier about information is that we have to give information, and we have to be free with information, because a lot of times, you know, I mean, I feel like that's the reason why Detroit is where it is right now, is because a lot of the older cats have not sown seeds into the younger people, that can go up and make some things happen.
Yeah, but
I
they family
mean,
straight though. I bet you that much.
oh yeah, most
Yeah.
definitely, most definitely.
Yeah.
You know,
No, trust me, because like when you say information, like I've been on the kick of understanding the real estate market and how it works and what it does. Is you know what I'm saying? Like hearing about people buying blocks in Highland Park for $4,000 and like how? How did you do that? Where did you get the money from? And all? And it's just it seems like the more I dig deep into it to understand it, and the more I have particular questions to ask individuals who actually do it, the less response for information I'm getting. And it's like
mm,
because in people's minds it's like it's only so much. It's only so many properties in this metropolitan area. It's only 339 million properties in this metro area, and there's just not enough.
and
You know what I'm
and
saying? Like it's a
and
crazy
it
thought.
started it started scarcity. It started
Yeah,
scarcity.
man. Yeah, but but
It's a scarcity thought
but
process.
but I
Yeah.
heard a mechanic say something for real though. You know what I'm saying? He was talking to my homeboy, and I pick up stuff fast. Like if I see you take the boat out, all right, I know I need to take this boat out and pull this down to take these brake pads out and this knuckle out to change the rotor. I'm gonna learn from that. My homeboy learns differently, right? So he asked the mechanic one day, he was like, yeah, man, why don't you, like, you know what I'm saying, kind of teach me this stuff so I can learn how to do it. He said, yeah, man, but if I teach you, yeah, you ain't gonna come spend your money with me no more. And then I'm losing the customer. But
Mm,
that's the thought. The thought ain't, oh, he gonna keep coming back because you know what I'm saying, you know what you're doing, and you're gonna build up clientele. It's just like it's just that it's that fear of, man, it ain't enough. It ain't enough people around here. It's too competitive. It man, please, it's an
the,
abundance.
the scarcity mindset. The scarcity
Yeah.
mindset.
I heard somebody say, yeah, man, it's one thing they ain't making more of is land. Shut up. It's it's parts of this land that has been uncharted, and I refuse to believe that this whole world has been had afoot by man on every inch of this land. I promise you, bro. It just may be in another country, another continent, and people are just lazy. But it's
Mm-hmm.
just statements like that is just like stupid.
Yep. Well, thank you, Thank you, comedian Jay Bell, for coming on, man. Let everybody know where to follow you
Oh,
at.
I ain't going nowhere. We on here for another hour. No, I'm playing. The seriousness in the face though. You can follow me on all social media platforms. All you have to do is type in J Bell Comedy. That's the letter J Bellcomedy. You can also check me out if you do have on demand. I'm on a show on Comedy Central called Heart of the City with Kevin Hart. Um, I'm on season 2, episode 5. Man, it's the Detroit episode. We do what we do on there, man. Shout out to the brothers that was on the episode with me, Jeff Horst, Alton Boogie Williams, Mike Jeter, and myself, man. Big ups to Joey Wells. Check out my homie Joey Wells. He's in the if you got kids, if you have children, check out the new Tom and Jerry movie. That's it's very urban, it's very us. Matter of fact, the Alley Cats is the Plastic Cup Boys. So shout out to Spank Naeem, Joey, Harry Ratchford, Mayor Gaffney. But yeah, man, it's just moving forward from here on out. Me and my beautiful wife, we're getting ready to start a show coming up pretty soon. Working out the kinks here and there. Shout out to my brother Lazar Favors from everydayimok.com. If you can see the clothing brand, we are brand
Mm-hmm.
ambassadors for everydayimok.com. So you can go there, check it out. They got some dope hoodies, man. They got some super dope hoodies. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. But we out here, man.
Okay.
Like I'm telling you, man. If your listeners are listening still, meditate daily, at least 15 minutes, man. Get your mind
Mm-hmm.
right, bring your vibrations higher, and go ahead and get ready for the best day ever. And before you go to sleep, take your vibrations the right direction that you're about to go to sleep and manifest what you want, man. Creative visualization is real. Laws of attraction is real. I've been your boy Jay Bell, man. Thank you so much, brothers, for your time, man. I greatly appreciate y'all, man.
All right, man. Thank you so much, brother. This is a great episode, man. You can please keep supporting us,
Oh, for
man, and give
sure.
us
For
opportunity, man,
sure.
because we're really trying to get this thing going, man, and
No, no, see,
it's been a
see,
passion project
brother,
for me and
you wasn't listening to the message. No, we no longer try. We no longer try. We do. We're doers.
Right.
we
We
do,
ain't
we do,
trying
we
nothing.
do, we
You know what
do.
I'm saying?
100%,
It's
man.
tested and tried thing that's messed up. You know what I'm saying? It's
Mm-hmm.
tested and tried crack
Mhm.
has messed up their lives. We don't try shit. We doing this. We doing this cocaine. No, I'm playing. I'm joking. No,
uh,
you gotta claim what you want, bro, and it's gonna happen. Man, best day ever.
most definitely. Most definitely, man. Well, that's us, man. We're gonna sign off for the night,
Hey, watch
man.
this.
Thank you so much,
Hold
man.
on. Before
Appreciate
you go, I'm stupid right now. So on your camera, Chris, am I to your left or your right?
it. Yeah, to my
I'm to your
right.
right. So am I looking at you right now? Okay, now I'm
No.
looking at you.
Yeah.
Okay, man, you great. Like that. That was on my mind the whole show. I'm not.
You
That
said
was on my
what?
mind the whole show. Like if I look right here, does it to them? Does it look like I'm looking right at you? Look, all right, look, I'll be up here all night clowning, man. Let me get out of here, man. Peace to you, brothers. I will definitely be tuning in to watch you guys' growth, man. All the blessings to you. Keep it going. Stay consistent and be goal oriented, man. I love y'all, brothers, man.
Appreciate it, bro.
Thank you, brother.
All day.
Appreciate you, man. All love, all
Peace,
love.
Yes.
peace,
Thank you,
peace.
brother. Checking out.